In a lush, vibrant village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a wise old man named Arav. Arav was known far and wide not just for his age, but for his profound wisdom and unwavering calmness. People from distant lands would come seeking his advice on matters both great and small, for it was said that a few moments in Arav's presence could bring peace to the most troubled of hearts. One crisp morning, as the village awoke to the songs of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves, a young man named Kavi arrived at Arav's doorstep. Kavi, with fire in his eyes and a storm in his heart, had traveled many days to find the answer to a question that troubled him deeply. "Master Arav," Kavi began, his voice quivering, a delicate blend of respect for his teacher and the desperation clawing at his soul. "I come to you, my heart heavy, my spirit downtrodden. It's as though every step I take is shadowed by the spiteful words of others. Their insults, their harsh judgments, they stalk me relentlessly, like shadows that darken with the setting sun, casting a pall over the light within me. Each word, each barbed comment, feels like a stone tied to my spirit, dragging me deeper into a sea of despair. My once calm lake of peace now churns with the turmoil of a stormy sea. How, Master, can I shield myself from the piercing pain these words inflict upon me?" His eyes, brimming with unshed tears, sought solace in the wise gaze of Master Arav. "These words," Kavi continued, the ache in his voice more palpable, "they echo in the quiet moments, replaying like a melancholy refrain that robs the night of rest. They weave into my thoughts, inseparable from my own, until I find myself wondering where their disdain ends and my essence begins. This constant barrage has not just dimmed my light, it threatens to extinguish it altogether. The anger, the hurt, it festers within me, an unwelcome guest that refuses to leave, turning my search for peace into an elusive quest. I feel it, Master, this anger at their words, at their inability to see beyond their own prejudice. It consumes me, burns me from the inside out, leaving ash where there once was joy." Kavi's plea echoed in the quiet, a vivid expression of his inner conflict. "I seek your guidance, Master Arav," he said, his tone steady but filled with a genuine quest for understanding. "Within me rages an inner storm, fueled by the negativity of others. Lost in this tempest of scorn and derision, I struggle to find my footing. How can I calm this internal upheaval created from their disdain? What wisdom do you have to guide me back to a place of peace?" Arav welcomed Kavi with a warm smile, inviting him to sit beside a gently flowing stream, the water's melody soothing the air around them. "Kavi," Arav spoke, his voice as calm as the waters, "the pain you feel is real, but the power it has over you is something you can control. Let me share with you a story, a lesson that has guided many to find peace amidst the storms of words." And so Arav began to weave a tale, a story that held the essence of a lifetime of wisdom. Many years ago, in a village much like this one, there lived a sage whose serenity and joy were untouched by the harshness of the world. One day, a stranger, drawn by tales of the sage's unwavering peace, approached him with a challenge. The stranger, full of anger and envy, hurled insult after insult at the sage, each word sharper than the last. The villagers watched in silence, fearing the sage's calm would shatter like glass under the force of the stranger's words. But to their amazement, the sage remained as tranquil as the sky after a storm, his smile untouched, his peace unbroken. When the stranger finally paused, breathless from his own fury, the sage spoke, his voice gentle. "If you bring a gift to someone, and they choose not to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" Confused and taken aback, the stranger replied, "It would still be mine, for it was not accepted." The sage nodded, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of the stars. "And so it is with your words. You have offered me insults, but I have chosen not to accept them. They belong to you and only you. Just as a stone thrown into the water creates ripples, so do your words ripple back to you, carrying with them the weight of the anger and pain they were born from. If I do not accept your insults, they return to you, leaving me unharmed and you burdened with the very negativity you sought to cast upon me. Remember, the anger you release into the world often finds its way back, creating pain and sadness within you. It's a cycle that can only be broken by releasing that anger and embracing peace within yourself. In that moment, the stranger understood. The insults, like unaccepted gifts, remained his burden alone. The sage's peace was his own, untroubled by the words of others, for he knew the power of choosing not to accept the pain they offered. As Arav's story came to a close, Kavi felt a lightness in his heart, a clarity that dawned like the first light of day. He understood now that the words of others could only hurt him if he allowed them to, if he accepted them into his heart. "Thank you, Master Arav," Kavi said, his voice filled with newfound hope. "I see now that true strength lies in the calmness of our own hearts, in our power to choose peace over pain." Kavi left Arav's side that day with a gift greater than any he had sought, a lesson in the power of calmness, the strength of positivity, and the freedom that comes from understanding that the only insults that can hurt us are the ones we accept. And as the years passed, Kavi became a beacon of peace in his own right, sharing the story of the gift of insults with all who needed to hear its wisdom. For in every heart lies the potential for unshakable calm and boundless positivity, a potential that awakens fully when we learn to let the insults of the world pass us by, unaccepted and powerless. Through the simple wisdom of not accepting the negative words aimed at us, we all hold the power to transform our lives and the lives of those around us. It's a journey that begins with a single step, a single choice to remain calm and positive in the face of life's challenges. And on this journey, we find not just peace, but a deeper connection to the joy and beauty of living. If you found value in this message and want to continue exploring ways to enhance your life and spread positivity, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us share this peace and positivity with others. Thank you for watching, and may your path always lead you to calmness and joy.